Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna refuses to return to prison and holds Will at gunpoint. According to the bold and the beautiful, Nick Marone persuaded Brooke Logan that the engagement was genuine by sharing the specifics of what he had heard at Il Giardino. Nick, however, took issue with Ridge Forrester's decision to match Taylor Hayes and Brooke against one another. Nick began to question whether Brooke truly desired to live this way. Brooke found it difficult to let go, but Nick persisted in berating Ridge and believed he would eventually return to Brooke. As they reflected on the past, Nick urged Brooke not to allow Ridge to do it this time and presented himself as an alternative. Despite his earlier plans to return to Italy, Nick made the decision to stay and help Brooke, because she didn't need to be alone at this time. Taylor revealed during the episode at the Forrester estate that Brooke would not be pleased with her engagement to Ridge. Ridge emphasized that the announcement must come from him because he knew that Brooke would find this difficult because of their lengthy history together. She spoke with Will Spencer at Luna Nozawa's apartment how Steffi Forrester was interfering with her relationship with John Finn Finnegan. Steffi and Finn were thrilled when Luna revealed her intention to get rid of Steffi since they believed that to be sufficient evidence. In order to strengthen the case, Deputy Chief Bradley Baker stressed that they must continue to listen and gather additional information. Regretfully, Luna saw that Will was acting strangely and believed that they would be nude by now if he truly desired her. She demanded to know why Will was actually there because he was inquiring about Steffi and asking a lot of questions. Things swiftly went south despite Will's best efforts to keep the plot afloat and persuade Luna that he was genuinely interested in her. Luna became enraged with Will for setting her up as she tore apart his shirt to see the wire. Since the police were listening, Will urged that this was over and that Luna was going down, but she had other ideas and took the revolver from the drawer. Will had to hurry to calm Luna down after that, but she made it plain that she would stop at nothing to keep from returning to prison. Baker gave the order for Will's backup to go to the Cliff home and assist him right away. After seeing Luna appear unhinged on the video feed, Steffi, Finn, and Electra Forrester were all afraid about Will. Nick's bombshell, Ridge's difficult confession, and Luna's escape. Here are some spoilers for the bold and the beautiful. Fans should anticipate Luna Nozawa to make a strong push for it in the upcoming episode. Ridge Forrester, meanwhile, gives Brooke Logan a harsh reality check. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. First, let's talk about Nick Marone, who overheard Ridge and Taylor Hayes talking at Il Giardino. Nick then proceeded to inform Brooke that Taylor had asked Ridge to marry him. Brooke initially referred to Taylor's proposal as desperate, since he couldn't believe it. But at that point, Nick had to inform Ridge that he had indeed accepted the marriage proposal. Nick will be there to console Brooke, of course. Nick is probably hoping to get Brooke before Ridge realizes his mistake. Ridge is unaware that Nick has already shared the wedding news with Brooke. Ridge informed Taylor that he had to inform Brooke about the situation before she found out elsewhere. Although Taylor made a brief remark, she will probably find this amusing. Ridge will give an explanation when Brooke asks why he answered, yes. According to Ridge, things are simply simpler and easier with Taylor. Ridge's affection for Taylor, however, doesn't seem to be as intense as Bridges. In any event, Brooke must now come to terms with the fact that Ridge is getting married to Taylor. According to upcoming episode teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna is aware that Will Spencer is portraying her. Luna is very dangerous since she basically has nothing to lose. Even though Luna is aware that Will is wired, she is nevertheless bringing a gun to him. The police are probably coming, but not soon enough. Luna will run for it according to fans. Luna becomes a fugitive after evading Will and the authorities. We might witness Will suffering an injury of some sort. Bill Spencer might become aware of the situation as a result. Sheila Carter Sharp's conversation with Deacon Sharp will also be included. Supporters remember that Sheila cautioned Luna that Will's change was a little too abrupt. The girl was cautioned by the grandmother as well. Sheila will therefore express her thoughts on the Spencer men's apparent inability to refrain from betraying others. What is the plot that you are most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching the CBS or Paramount Plus soap opera to see what happens next. As Brooke coos in Nick's arms, Steffi watches in horror as Luna realizes Will is wired and pulls her gun. Ridge's engagement shocked Brooke, while Luna's preparations to ensure Steffi is never a problem again thrilled Finn. Nick informs Brooke at Forrester that Ridge accepted Taylor's proposal. She finds this unbelievable. She was unaware that Ridge desired this. Brooke finds it unbelievable that Taylor was so desperate as to pop the question. The engagement is genuine, Nick reiterates. Brooke is unsure about where to search. He summarizes Ridge and Taylor's conversation since she needs more information to comprehend this. It surprises Brooke that Ridge didn't hide from her by crawling under the table. There isn't much to interpret, according to Nick. From St. Thomas, Taylor brought the ring. Brooke believes the engagement to be genuine. She appreciates it, even though Nick wasn't sure if he should tell her. All she hoped was that Ridge would awaken and realize she was standing up for him. For once, Nick advises her to stand up for herself. Ridge's bouncing behavior must be detrimental to her self-esteem. Is that the way she wants to live? She finds it too difficult to let go. While she's acting this way, Nick won't go. He wants to assist her in getting back on her feet. How she didn't see this coming is beyond her comprehension. With them, commitment never endures. Nick notes that Ridge is to blame for that. Taylor has another option, but it's likely that he will leave her and return to her. They relive their wedding. He holds her while she coos after they exchange glances. Ridge and Taylor are admiring her engagement ring at Eric's. Putting it back on was powerful, she says. He looks off into space after they sigh and kiss. She can't wait for what is ahead for them. They look forward to the future and discuss how much older they have gotten. Except for Brooke, everyone will be content. He is aware that Brooke will suffer a setback. Taylor is aware that her opponent was certain he would return to her. Ridge is certain that it will be difficult for her. They chat about RJ's disappointment. He will bless them in due time. Taylor thinks Brooke is about to lose it. She is not envious that he had to inform Brooke of this. I have to hear it from him, he says. Chief Bake, Finn, Elektra, and Steffi are on surveillance at the Cliff House, watching Luna converse with Will. Steffi exclaims that they have her when Luna tells Will that she intends to prevent Steffi from ever interfering in her life again. They order Baker to take her into custody. Until they come up with new ideas, he cannot. Luna has had enough of discussing Steffi. Will feels uneasy as she licks his neck. Luna snaps, asking him why he's actually there. She queries why he abruptly ended his relationship with Elektra. They were too different, he claims. Although Luna likes him and believes they would get along well, she won't be happy if he plays her. He keeps questioning her about Steffi, but why? They would be nude if he truly desired her. She assumes he's setting her up after noticing he's wired. Steffi is appalled. Baker requests assistance. Will is accused by Luna of conspiring with them to try to get her reincarcerated. He truly seemed different to her. He reminds her that no one wants her around and that she threatened Elektra. He thinks she shouldn't be on the streets and that she needs significant help. She pulls out her gun and calls him a letdown as he announces that she will be returning to prison. She will stop at nothing to avoid returning to prison. Anything. Is Brooke still after Ridge? No. They're screaming. When Brooke told Katie of Nick's return, she behaved like a schoolgirl. She even boasted that they had shared a kiss. Brooke remembered Nick telling her that she was worthy of becoming better than Ridge. She continues to hope, nevertheless, that her destiny will find her. She has not received a reality check from anyone. Even though Katie had never liked Ridge, she suddenly had a change of heart. She described him as a dedicated stand-up man. Are we referring to the same Ridge who has spent years alternating between two women? Instead, Katie ought to have urged Brooke to pick Nick. The same thing is being said by fans. The audience is in shock with Brooke's disclosure. Despite having a partner who wants her and her alone, she continues to aspire for a bridge reunion. Alva Levener, a fan, stated that Brooke must dump Ridge. She ought to be awakened to the fact that he is not interested in her. He would run back to her if he did. Ridge countered that he is still dedicated to Taylor. Ridge's nasty remarks against Brooke and her daughter Hope during the takeover of Forrester Creations are still fresh in Alva's mind. Only 6 months have passed since then. Those were supposed to be sharp words. However, Brooke believes Ridge to be a decent man. Neither Alva nor ourselves have moved past Ridge's hurtful remarks regarding Hope. The triangle needs to be resolved once and for all. A superior man who will devote himself entirely to Brooke is what she deserves.